Hey guys, welcome to our channel. We are going to taper this pant and shorten while keeping the original hem. We have to taper the hem and everything, so we will have a lot to do. So let's go. So let's just work. Sorry about all this dry cleaning noise. We are working full in dry clean as well. So as you can see, these pants are kind of narrow but not really skinny. He wants very short, like an ankle length, as well as skinny. So what I do when I pin to the customer, I pin at the back so the customer can look at himself and say, oh yes, I like this look or not. So this is the look that he wants. It's very narrow. We have to take a lot. I am very excited, guys, because I wanted to show you this taper form and be completely different. Usually what people do, like a straight line taper in the pants, but I don't do that. I've never do that. What I'm doing now, I am marking the pins. I will put the pants inside out. Mark here, mark there. So I mark everything, and I will mark as well the length for the hem. So the length is already marked here and is this length. Now I will remove the pins. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is cut this to the length that the customer requires. So first thing we are going to do, we are marking the length of our hem and cut it in the right length because we will put the Euro. And in that case, it's extremely important that I go straight here because we are going to taper the pants. So we don't want to make those pants look bad if we don't cut it straight. I will cut. And remember, I will put this hem with this leg. In this case, I will put it very high because I will work with the bottom part now. And then the other hem with the other leg. Okay, this is for the Euro, but the Euro we will do it after. Because we need to take so much at the sides, we have to take it in both seams. So before marking, the best way is just to open this seam first. So for that, I will put my pants inside out, and as you can see, what we have here is a chain stitch. So chain stitch is easy to open. I'll go more or less from there down. If the pants are new, it's very easy to open, but if the pants aren't new and they have been washed, the thread might entangle and make it a little bit more difficult. So I open the seam. Now I'll go with the other one. Okay, so now I'm ready to start marking the sides, and this is the part that I haven't talked to you about, but most of you will completely fall in love. So I have this measurement, and this measurement I have to divide it by the two parts. So what I always do, I will just measure, for example, this one is 2.5 inches, so I have to take in 1 inch and 1/4 this side, 1 inch and 1/4 this side, right? But 1 inch and 1/4 mean that is 5/8 in each side. You don't have to complicate your life. You can find other ways easier to do it, but I found it just easier. So I marked my 4 parts, and I'll go with all pins that I make the same. This one is 2 inches, so 2 inches will be 1, and 1 divided by 2 is 1/2 inch. Okay, then here I have 1.5 inches divided by 2, 3/4 divided by 2, 3/8. Still, I haven't explained you what I'm going to do. Okay, just bear with me. And then here I have 3/8 divided by 2, 3/16. 3/16. Okay, so now I have all my marks of the measurement that I need, and I will let me just show you some. A normal, regular people will have his legs, well, probably this is a woman, right? The leg of a regular people comes like that, right? So this is the upper part of the leg, and then the leg comes in a curve, right? This curve is a little bit more pronounced here than this side. So for example, like if you have your other leg, same thing, but the opposite, right? So this one is more curved, but I won't take that in count, but I will take in count that you cannot make a pants completely straight and then at the same time be well put. If you want the pants to follow your leg, you have to make it curve. And this is what we are going to do. Here, the pants that we are going to do is just above the ankle. So you see where the ankle is pretty much straight, and then it will go with the curve like that. This is what we are going to do. So for that reason, I will use my curve. So basically, I will just follow the pins. I'll go up straight from here just a little bit. So I just go straight up on here, so that will make me do a nicer hem. And then I take, you see, my rule. You see, these were my marks. So I'm just following the marks, you see. And of course, I didn't do the marks straight, because straight, it won't fit the customer the way the customer wants. And then this one to connect with the old stitch, you see. And then I will mirror this in this side, and then I will do this same thing at the other leg. So I know what you are thinking. Well, this woman is crazy. I never seen any pants made like that. I don't know, I don't trust her. But don't trust me, just do it, and you will see by yourself that this way is just fantastic. So next step that I'm gonna do, I will open the material here. So I have my material already marked here, and I will leave, just in case I took in too much, I will leave around 5/8 of the inch, not more than that, because I'm pretty absolutely sure that the customer is okay with this. But just in case, I'm leaving 5/8 on the inch. And then what I'm going to do, I will cut it. And then I will open this seam. I already have my mark here, so I don't have any problem at all with any of that. So I open this seam, the one that doesn't have the top stitch. So what I'm gonna do, I will sew first this side, clean, do my top stitch, and then I will close it, you see? Making the job easier to finish. Okay, so let's go to sew. If you wanna do this job fantastically perfect, you use blue thread. Now let's search. So this is what I was talking about. See, I have my material open, so I can go and do the top stitch comfortably. At the beginning, it will look a little bit different at the sides, but after the customer washes his pants 2 or 3 times, then everything will go back to normal. Because if I take it just in one side, it doesn't really look nice. See, I did this seam, this top stitch, and now I can close this one. If you want, you can place some pins. I wanna see if both legs are the same. They are. I will now search this part too and iron it. I'm changing the thread in the serger so it looks more similar to this one of the original, because this one is kind of red and blue. Something very important that I forgot was that would have been easier if I serged it before closing.
So now that we have finished the tapering portion of this alteration, we are now moving on to the Eurohem. We recently just uploaded a video where we do a Eurohem, so you can mainly follow that tutorial to see how we do it. The only difference here is that you're going to want to grab your old original hem and match it up to the new hem of your tapered jeans. And just make a mark where the new circumference is, and we'll start working from there.
Just make sure when you are taking in that all your lines here match. That's very important.
So right here, I'm just adding some pins and I'm sewing on top of the line that I marked that indicates where I need to taper my hem to. So then I'm cutting off this excess material and I'm going to just do as normal my Eurohem. Now I know things are going quite fast, but if you want a slowed down and explained version, please check out the link in our description box where we show how we do a Eurohem. Here I'm just sewing each end of the original hem to the new pants, and this is going to make sure that all those little lines are aligned.
Remember that I'll be sewing just right beside the stitch, and with this one, because this material is more flexible, I will go really close. So when I fold it will be almost on top.
So now I'm going around and sewing just right beside that line. Now I'm going to repeat the exact same process with the other pant. I do recognize that this is very fast. I just put it fast because I didn't want this video to be too long, but you know where you can get a slowed and explained version of this process. That's in the description box. So now I'm moving over to my sewing machine for jeans, and I'm giving it a good smack with a rubber hammer. This is going to make sure that everything is nice and flat. When I'm sewing with my jeans machine, I have this set for jeans because I have a really big needle, size 18. So here I'm just going and I'm sewing right on top, and as you can see, this has really fantastic results. It looks just like new.
Do the other.
So I'm just repeating the exact same process with the other leg, giving it a good smack with the rubber mallet, and I'm going around and sewing the top stitch.
Hey guys, that was all for today. I hope that you like this video. If you don't agree with my way, please let me know in the comment down below. But you have to promise me that you will make it this way. And then you say, oh no, I don't like it. But don't say I don't like it because it's so different. I know that. So you can practice at home. This is a really different method, but I promise you that you will like it. It's not straight like everybody does it, but it goes with the shape of the leg. Please, if you love this video, don't forget to subscribe, and let's see in another video. Bye.